Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. So in today's video, we're creating a mermaid or unicorn themed card for Themed Fridays. Now it's been a while since I joined one of these. I just, obviously with having my own hops and stuff, I just never have time to do it. And actually this time came around and I wanted to join it and I got injured, as some of you may know. So I sprained my ankle. It's a grade 2 sprain. And I was actually told I was very lucky because I could have torn and broke my, I forgot what the bone in your side of your foot's called, but basically there's like one bone, there's one bone that's connected right through your ankle, through your foot, and if I broke that, I would have been in a pot for 6 to 7 months or something. So I'm so glad that I didn't do that. But I do have to say, spraining your ankle is not even a joke. Like, I've sprained my ankle in the past, but it's never been to a point where it's like painful after like the third day. You know, ever since I was little, anytime I'd sprain my ankle, it would last 3 days. You know, all I had to do was bandage it, take some painkillers, and eventually it would just slowly just fade. The very last time that I sprained my ankle, I was 11 years old, and it's because I got run over. And I still to this day do not know how I did not get my foot broken, because basically what happened is I got hit by a car, and I didn't get hit by one car, I got hit by the same car 3 times. So what happened is I was crossing the main road. I looked both ways. This woman came out of nowhere, literally hit me. I fell to the floor and her back wheel ran over my foot. She then reversed, because she obviously saw that she hit me, reversed back over my foot, looked at me, saw that I was still awake, wasn't bleeding from like the head or anything, and then drove back over my foot and drove away. So as you can imagine, the pain that I was going through at that time, I think didn't even register in my head, because obviously one, I was so young, so the shock of it was instant. Plus I was supposed to be meeting my friends, and that was something that concerned me more, because obviously back then we didn't have like the whole phone thing and the whole internet thing. It wasn't really, you know, something that lived in our pockets. And I remember, you know, I was like, oh my god, my friends are all waiting for me, I can't be late. So my plan was just to carry on going. You know, but basically what happened is one of my grandparents' neighbors saw what happened, and so did her daughter, and basically they walked me to my grandmother's and basically told my grandma what had happened, and like, oh, you need to get her to the hospital ASAP, because obviously she's in shock right now and she will feel it. Luckily, not that much damage, all it was a bad sprain. So yeah, but I don't actually remember much of it. I remember falling asleep most of the time for that. So I was kind of hoping the same thing could happen, but obviously now I'm older, I feel things differently. But yeah, anyways. So yeah, no, so like I said, they reckon it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks for my foot to heal. I am on day 4 of when it happened, I think. Hang on, it happened Sunday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's day 5 now, and I can't really complain. Like, I have been able to like bend my foot. I don't want to put full pressure on it like when it's bent, because obviously I don't want to push myself into something too soon. But I can work on my tiptoes, which is kind of making my other leg ache, which is really annoying, you know, because obviously one side of my body is like holding all the strength. So I went for a shower, probably the worst thing to do, because obviously I can't hold on to anything because I need my hands to wash and shampoo and stuff like that. So I was obviously just standing on one leg, and I can feel it in my other leg. So I'm kind of glad tomorrow we hit this mini heat pocket. So apparently tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, it's going to hit 23s. And as you guys know, I'm allergic to certain UV lights, which basically means I can't go anywhere for the next 3 days anyways, so it kind of works in its sense. So yeah, so I can keep it elevated and all that sort of stuff. So definitely do not recommend falling over decking, guys. That's what happened, and I will insert a picture at some point probably on my Instagram story of what I fell over. But yeah, weird thing is I don't even have any bruising on my ankle, which is really weird. You know, the only bruise I actually have is on my kneecap, and that's because, like, for a day that I was, like, not wanting to put any pressure on anything, I was crawling everywhere, even concrete, so obviously the bruise came from there. Anyways, I'm gonna insert some music. I'm gonna speed the process up. Normally, I link all of my products in my description. I'm not gonna be able to do this for this video, but everything I used is Sweet November stamps. So it's the MERMEES or back and the seaside cliff background, if you guys want to know. But what I'll do is Monday I will post the links in my description for you, so if you don't want them yet and you don't mind waiting, then they will be there on Monday, I promise. It's just like I said, because obviously I can't get into my craft room, I don't have my keyboard and stuff, so it's not as easy to do the links. But anyways, I'm gonna insert the music, I'm gonna speed the process up, and yeah, if you guys have any tips and tricks on how to get your ankle better quicker, I would really appreciate it. So at the minute I have this, like, it's just basically like a elastic ankle support, and it's doing great for what it is, but I kind of want something a bit more supportive to give me that bounce back in my ankle where I don't have to use it too much, if that makes sense. But yeah, so if you guys have any tips or any bandages recommendations, please let me know in my comments. But yeah, I'm gonna go, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe if you are having the heat wave. I'm kind of hoping, like, I know after Monday it starts to cool back down. It goes back down to 17s for me. So I'm kind of happy about that. And then I'm just slowly hoping it doesn't get too hot again for a little bit longer, because I don't do well with heat and I don't want to miss too much of my crafting. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.